How's it going, folks? Aaron coming back with an update for you guys about the 2-level lumbar disc replacement surgery. I am officially 1 week post-op. I have been home for about 5 days, 6 days. I was only there for a day and a half. And just wanted to give you guys a little update and let you know a little bit more about my experience at the hospital. The first thing I want to mention was the hand numbing that I talked about before. The first 3 fingers on my left hand were all completely numb immediately after surgery. I couldn't feel them. The next day, that improved by 50%. So that was an encouraging sign. The doctor did tell me to expect it to get better and better over time. It could take weeks, but we're 1 week post-op now, and I say it's about 90% back to normal. It does feel normal at times, but there is still some tingling, lingering nerve type sensations that'll randomly just shoot through my hand. The main thing I took away from being at the hospital was a lot of pain, but that is to be expected with a major spine surgery. But the pain was definitely there. They do give you a lot of medicines to try to make you comfortable, but there's no shaking it. You're gonna have to go through it, but that's okay. It is possible. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say my daily pain now, 1 weekend, it's probably about an 8. It does have spikes depending on what I'm doing. The major things to cause pain spikes is going from sitting to standing, from sitting to laying down, from standing to beginning walking. It'll all kind of give you a nice little jolt, but that does go away, and again, it is manageable. I'm managing everything without the use of oxy that they prescribed for me. I was taking it the first couple days, but for the past 3 or 4 days, I haven't taken it at all. That's not to say that I won't if I need it, but I'm still able to get up, walk around, do everything that the doctor wanted me to do. So as long as I'm able to complete my task without, feeling completely like I need to lay down, I'm gonna stay away from it. But it is a tool that's there to help you if you need it. Speaking of pain, one of the most painful parts of this whole process was the having to use a catheter. They gave it to me during anesthesia, so I didn't remember or even feel it going in. But when I woke up from the surgery, it was still there. That was one of the first questions I asked the nurse. Hey, when can I get this out of here? And they said, it's gonna be a while because I can't walk, and I had the IV in. So they wanted to make sure that I could, handle business without needing to get up. So it was painful, but I was motivated to try to get that off me as soon as I can. And when they did, let me tell you, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10 pain. It was rough, but I'll have to make a whole separate video about that. That was an experience that I didn't expect. But yeah, that was one of the things that was there. I also had a lot of dry mouth. I was very thirsty. I kept drinking apple juice, cranberry juice, water, Gatorade, whatever I could drink. I was drinking as much as I can, which is good though, because they want you to stay hydrated. So that, along with the IV and my good old catheter, I was putting it all to use. One thing the doctor did warn me about was nausea. 2 days after the surgery, I was very nauseous. I woke up at about 4 or 5 in the morning, and my stomach was just going crazy. I was still on a mostly liquid diet at that point, just pretty much eating soups, broth. My wife made me a delicious vegetable soup, cooked everything down so I could have plenty of nutrients, but still be easy on the stomach, easy to digest, because as a lot of people might know, when you're under anesthesia, your intestines and everything pretty much go to sleep too. They take a little while to wake up. So that nausea episode was the only one that I experienced really, and it would only last about 4 or 5 hours, and I was okay after that. The ride home from Cedars-Sinai was a rough one as well. As you can imagine, you're already having a lot of back pain. Now you're stuck sitting in a seat for God knows how long. I was released from the hospital on a Friday evening, so traffic from LA was hectic. But we made it. My wife drove me, made it as comfortable as possible for me, and we were all right. Um, what else? The doctors also tell you to make sure you're waiting for your intestines and everything to wake up. So that is going to be one of the big milestones that you have to hit, is using the restroom, number 2. And so they said it could take a week, and that could be even prolonged even more if you're using a lot of the oxy, muscle relaxers. All of that stuff can kind of delay you getting back to normal. So for me, it took about 3 days. Not going to go too much further into that, but it took about 3 days, and that was that. Once that happened, I did start eating a little bit more normally. My wife made me some rotisserie chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. It was a good meal, easy to digest and filling, tasted good, because for about 4 days I hadn't really eaten anything but soup broth. So having that was a godsend. Something else that I did have to deal with, or that I am dealing with a week later, is random nerve sensations. So most of my pain was focused on my lower back and going down my right leg. That was my main symptoms during why I got the surgery. The nerve tingling has increased over the past couple days, but it's moderate and it comes and goes. It's not anything that feels too crazy. It just kind of feels like, I don't know if you ever had your knee hit by the little hammer at the doctor. It feels like that, but just traveling all the way through your back, all the way down your leg to your foot. That's the same kind of feeling that I'm having in the left hand too. But again, they come and go. It's nothing too crazy, and I'm dealing with it. Today was my first official PT day. So they're starting me off light. So they're actually sending a physical therapist to the house, and they have you just do little exercises. You know, I'm a gym guy. I like to lift, work out. So these exercises that they have you doing, it feels a little bit redundant. It feels like you took a major step back, because first of all, you're not even using any weights at all. And then the things they have you doing, you should feel like you can do a million, but after you do like 4 or 5 leg lifts, you're like, man, I really do need to take my time with this, and the physical therapy is gonna work. I just gotta be patient. And that's the main thing that I'm taking away from this: patience, patience, patience. This is really testing my patience. It's trying my patience. Because the worst part that I've been dealing with for this week, you know, I told you guys I want to be completely honest and open, and it's really been the late nights. The last 3 nights I haven't slept at all, waking up with excruciating pain. And you know, my poor wife, she's by my side. We're sleeping down on the couch right now because the stairs is a little bit much. So there's a recliner right here next to me, so it's just a little bit more convenient down here. So we're sleeping, you know, in our den area, and I would just wake up in tears. I mean, not even able to control it. Just so frustrated with the pain that just won't go away. You try to move, you know, they tell you not to bend, lift, or twist. So you just try to stretch as much as you can within reason, and nothing is giving you relief. And it starts to really become a mental battle, because I know that I need the surgery. I know that this was necessary for me to continue and get my life back. But in those moments late at night when you're sitting there and nothing is given, you would give anything just to have that pain that I had before. But my wife has been here. She's talking to me, reminding me why I'm doing it, encouraging me, and it is helping. But just to let you know, if you do experience that, you're not by yourself. And I'm sure I'm not the only person who's felt like that after some type of major operation, when the pain just starts to feel unbearable. But you can get through it. You will get through it. I'm getting through it. Progress is being made. And really overall, I do feel like I'm ahead of schedule. The PT, the physical therapist, she was walking me around the house, and she kind of had to tell me to dial it back a little bit, because they want me to walk, you know, just a few feet every hour. But, you know, once they told me that walking will speed up my recovery, I've been walking nonstop. I have a cane and a walker just to make sure I don't fall over. But I'm just walking laps around the house. I think tomorrow we might finally go outside. We haven't done that yet. But like I said, progress is being made. I just have to stay in the fight, stay focused, keep my cool. And when those times come and you feel overwhelmed, it's okay. It's okay. It will get better. We're only 1 week in. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So it's gonna be a while, but again, it will get better. If you have any questions, any topics you want me to cover, anything in particular that I haven't mentioned quite yet that you've heard about, let me know in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to either make a video or even respond right in the comments if it's something quick. But I do think I'm gonna make a video about my experience with the catheter. I will make it family friendly, so don't worry. But yeah, if you have anything that you want to know, let me know in the comments. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll be back soon.